Let's do this thing. We're hopping around with the bunnies. Easter's...
So exciting.
Oh, it is. Very, very good. Very good. You beat me to it. Easter is just around the corner, of course, and it's the perfect time to add a little extra joy to your home.
Absolutely.
Extra joy.
Oh, God, here we go. Laura Durden is here with the ultimate Easter gift guide to spruce up your home. Laura, try and beat those puns, huh?
I think you've used all of my pre-prepared puns.
Apologies.
Apologies.
So
okay.
the pressure's really on now.
There's definitely a theme with the Easter, and it's mostly bunnies, isn't it?
Yeah. Bunnies are our main motif every year, of course, but we have a couple of other additions really into the canine section here with dogs, which you'll see in a little while.
Okay,
so
perfect.
We're expanding.
Yeah, so of course Easter is a kind of a nice excuse to decorate your home again.
Yes.
So maybe give us some ideas. What are you thinking?
So in terms of the practical things you use versus things you decorate with, we're going to start with the usable.
Okay.
And they are the ceramic detail. So plates, jugs, cups, saucers, display, etc. And these can look brilliant on a sideboard, you know, in the centre of a table, almost as a keep out and, you know, let people know you have them piece. But then obviously for using for serving, whether it be a lovely cake or, you know, whatever piece of bread, sandwiches, whatever you have for the Easter weekend. Also great for gifting. So if you are going somewhere for the Easter break, say, you know, appreciate your host, this could be an option to bring with you instead of the usual, you know, bottle of wine, bunch of flowers.
Or Easter egg.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
So there's a lot of, you know, and of course, I like with this, you're going to use it every year. So you're going to pack it away and take it again next April and you'll have it. So you can build a collection as you go. There's always themes through. There's always a similar motif. So it's buildable, which I like. It's not a case of one use and then, in the bin.
So you want to think about that. The platter in a mug.
Yeah, and the mug's like a really cute, actually.
And there's a beautiful heart shape. Again, actually, I think that is a chick motif instead of a bunny on the front. So just small details. You can go big and get them all, or you can, you know, just choose a couple of options in it. So that would be our first, you know, usable, practical element that we have. Then when we're looking at the more decorative side, you've got the wreath and you've got the garland.
I love an idea of an Easter wreath.
Yes.
On the front door?
Yeah.
I've seen so many of them this week. I think it's just in my head and I'm noticing them more. This is something that if you have even a porch, you can put behind it, or you could be in your hallway if you don't want to put it on your front door, you know, weather dependent, etc. But it is obviously never going to go off because it's all long life pieces on it. So again, you're using it from year to year, which is what we like. With the garland trim through the front here, you can see parts of it with the speckled eggs. Again, that's something that could be beautiful at a front table.
Or on a mantelpiece.
Yes. With some candles. There's just, again, the ideas that Carrick Dunn have they've merchandised it beautifully, great ideas on their website, and this is sort of a reenactment of it this morning, bringing all these pieces to life. But the garland and the wreath are definitely the decor pieces, are small piece into it. If we're going to go bigger, then we're really looking at the trees.
Let's go big, Laura. Let's
Easter
go.
trees.
Yes.
Trees ain't just for Christmas, guys.
Not at all.
For Easter too.
So this is,
job.
Yeah, the LED egg tree. So this, again, could be freestanding if you want to put it maybe, you know, in like a porch, or you have a little bit of like small window that you could just pop on the ground. If you want to give it a little bit of extra, you know, va-va-voom, put it on a table to amplify the height of it, whether it be a side table or, you know, the side, again, of mantelpiece, etc. It'd be beautiful. So there's lots of different ways and iterations, and it's, again, plug, long, there's a really long lead on it, which practically speaking is useful.
That is handy.
In terms of moving it around.
It's incredible. I thought they came out of chickens' arses. But and in terms of care for it, then you just water it regularly.
Absolutely, a bit of electricity here and there.
Well, actually, okay, keep the water away from it then in terms of the electricity. It looks amazing, and it's a nice piece, and it's certainly with the kids.
And you could decorate it if you wanted. It is kind of pre-decorated, but this guy here, which is the smaller tree, this has decoration opportunities, as in you can, you know, add the pieces to it yourself. A great activity to do with the kids. And I love these small pieces on it. They are so carefully chosen and finished, and a beautiful piece of ribbon as well. So you can, again, maybe gift these with the tree if you wished, and expand your collection year on year with lots of the different animals that they have.
That is adorable. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I know. So now you have your I'm not going to say the word, but the other decorations for the other tree, and then these decorations for these trees.
Yes.
You just have to keep them in separate boxes and not mix them up.
Absolutely. And again, you could make your own if you wanted, and, you know, there's lots of different ways and means. You could also, you know, take off these Easter decorations and make this work in summer with some, you know, lovely dried flowers on it. There's all a lot of, you know, ways.
It's multi-purpose. Let's move on to the ceramics then, Laura.
So the ceramics I'm going to start with is moving away from the bunnies and into the dogs, which are new this year. So with these guys, you have, you know, border collies.
Bunny ears.
Yes, on the dogs.
Yeah, because they're getting involved in Easter.
Great.
Yeah.
And there's no cats.
No, there isn't any. Unfortunately, we've just gone.
Shiva's anti-cat, but she's pro-dog.
Yeah,
That's
so
good, I'm glad.
these are for me.
Yeah. So we've got a beautiful collection here of different breeds of dog that are all, wearing the bunny ears. So again, if you have someone who loves that dog or has that particular type of dog themselves, it's the ideal fit for them in terms of a gift. Then when we look at the more typical or traditional, we're looking at the different fabrics in which the bunnies can be made, found and seen. And the softies are always popular. So these guys here...
They're cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they have their own... I think Betty and Bobby. They have
Betty
their own
and Bobby, the
characters.
bunnies.
Yes.
Love it.
So again, they're a gorgeous couple, shall we say, set, and they're lovely and soft, so great for, with kids, etc. You're not worried about it breaking, because I think a lot of the ceramic pieces, you're saying, keep them back from the edge of the table. These guys are very durable, so they're almost bounceable, I would
They'll
say.
take a beating.
They'll take a beating.
It looks like we're in an Allen.
It does, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Which one's which, though? That's the question. So they're Bunny and Bobby, Billy and Bobby.
Yeah, and then this is the family at the end, which is your bunny family with the bunny children at the front. So these guys, again, are something you'd want to just keep, away from the edge of a table, shall we say. So they're just a different finish, but they are... The attention to detail is incredible. Like, they are incredibly finely finished, which you can see in the detail of their eyes and even the pieces inside their baskets. So there's no stone left unturned with the finish on these bunnies.
Yeah, there's a sort of a suggestion of Beatrix Potter or that sort of thing.
Yes, there is actually that exact theme. Yeah. And then we have through the front the gloss finish ceramic, which you can see in the kind of more contemporary bunnies, would we say. So depending on the type of style you like, the type of house you have, there's something to fit each different sort of theme, trend within a house. And then we, of course, have the small little pot dippers here and some, obviously some chocolate treats with it being the season. But from one side to the other, whether we have the ceramic through to the very simple, just Happy Easter sign, which again is the kind of the most typical traditional. The last more unusual piece, which again I think is such an eye-catching, is the bunny on the... I'm going to say Vespa moped.
It's the first thing my eyes were drawn to, I have to be honest. It's very rare.
It's rare, it's fun. As soon as, again, I saw it, it just stands out. It's absolutely beautiful.
Look at goggles, like.
Yeah.
Look at him. Where's he going in his goggles?
Yeah, it's so kitschy.
It looks like is this a getaway drive or is it just a leisurely Sunday?
I think there's maybe have stolen the cake.
Chick?
Or the
chick.
No,
the cake.
it was a cake.
No,
it's a chick.
Stolen our hearts with the cuteness.
Yes, they absolutely have. So are you a ceramic bunny guy or a soft bunny guy now, Ray?
I would be a soft bunny guy, and I like the white ones, the white glossy ones. They'd be my faves.
Now, look.
Minimalist
And the
bunny.
tree, obviously.
And the tree, of course.
Free eggs for life. The fridge will be full of eggs.
Laura Jordan, thank you so much for joining us today. That was great.
Thanks.
Thanks. Right, coming up next, we chat to a neuroscientist and psychologist about the impact of listening to too many podcasts. Are you listening to too many podcasts? Well, we'll tell you after this. Do stay with us.